So, this is a video about, hold on, I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. So, this is a video. This is my first video and on YouTube. And I have a lot to share, but this video is about when I was in my early 20s, I'm in my mid-30s now, I developed a strange illness, and I went to the doctor for like many months, getting all different kinds of blood tests. I was tested for everything he could come up with. The illness made it so that I couldn't really eat anything without being in pain, and I kept losing more and more weight to the point of being pretty emancipated. And there was what was coming up in my tests was blood irregularities, but the blood irregularities would change and didn't stay consistent. So long story short, came to a day, I went in one day and the doctor said, you know what, Ina, you have a disease. You do. I'm certain. He said, but we don't know what it's called, and we don't have a way to treat it, and we can't help you. I was like, okay. So I left, and I became determined with a passion, with an intense passion, to cure myself, find out what was up with me, and to survive and thrive. So that was the beginning of my journey into the holistic health world as it applied to me. Although, of course, I'd heard of things and I've done many things because I grew up in an alternative culture all my life, or just really awesome culture. I don't know. But, it was time for me to find out, how to be a healer by healing myself. So there's tons I can share from that. There's tons I've learned about life and about healing, holistic healing. I've spent lots of money on trying different things, and I can help people simplify. I'm not doing it, my health advice. I'm a spiritual counselor and I do charge for that. But what I'm sharing here is not something that I charge for, really. It's something that is a part of my life. It's a part of who I am. And I believe in making things simple and heartfelt, So anyway, that's my story, and that's going to be what I share about. But today, I'm sharing this part of my healing journey. You see, a few years ago, I was kidnapped by the mental health system. I had a spiritual awakening, and I was having all these amazing experiences and experiences of having powers and abilities that I didn't previously know that I had, all that kind of normal spiritual awakening stuff. And then anyway, I was asked, I was accused of being suicidal, and I was accused before the authorities. I wasn't suicidal. I never have been. But in Canada, if they can prove, if they have reasonable proof or reason to suspect that you are either a danger to yourself or a danger to others, then they can lock you up, basically, take you against your will. And I think that's kind of a good rule, but there are cases like in mine where I wasn't a danger to myself or others at all, and unfortunately that was suggested by a professional. So in any case, it took me on this long journey of getting medication I didn't need and all this kind of stuff. Basically, I'm at a place in my life where I'm needing to heal myself again, my body, and do cleansing and use many of the things that I learned in my 20s in my life again. So here I am. I haven't taken any pharmaceutical medication for over a year. Not any. At all, and I won't take it again ever. But and
you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have
and
every kind of pleasure. And after several nights,
and
say, well,
I have started a coconut water, a juice fast. So I'm drinking coconut water and 1 kombucha, 1 liter, I'll show you.
More and more essential. You would make further and further out gambles to what you would dream. Finally, you would dream where you want to.
1 of these kombucha a day, or half if I can't drink the whole. And then I've got coconut water like this. And I don't know how many of these I need a day, but I might need a lot. I just got to keep it moving because it's only been like 12 hours or whatever since I've been doing this. Oh, my face is changing color now. That's weird. Okay. I had a lot of gas, I'm not gonna lie. Like after about 6 hours of having had, or 8 maybe, of having no food and starting to drink a fair amount, like 1 case of this, 1 thing of this. Yeah, I started to. So I thought, wow, this is going to be interesting. Like, I think I might have some detox releasing the toxins from when I was on the meds and in my body, which relates to stress and emotional stagnancy or like not. Yeah, so just, yeah. So that's what I'm drinking, a kombucha, a coconut water, like I think 3 of these a day. And then I have like a bunch of cases of this stuff. I came prepared. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell you guys how it goes. I'm going to document it, and I'm going to talk on my journey. I'm going to talk about my experience healing myself from an illness that could have taken my life quite easily or become a chronic illness. And just to tell you the rest of that story, I did end up going to an alternative clinic in Tijuana for 5 weeks and learning about what they teach there about how to heal your body. And I cured myself from the blood disorder. So I'm very aware that great amounts of healing are possible using holistic medicine. In fact, I'm certain it can heal us from everything, except perhaps a broken bone or the dire need for a blood transfusion after an injury and an accident. But anyways, so that's what it's going to be about. And I hope you have an amazing day or night and an amazing life. Believe in yourself, because that's what makes the difference. Totally, dude.